Really appreciate all of you being here today. We have had a great time the past couple of days. We're literally traveling around Louisiana in this portable billboard of ours, promoting tourism as part of National Tourism Week. And it's great to be in Natchitoches. I'm looking forward to spending a lot of time here in the future, certainly within the next month as we open this magnificent museum, and next year for the Tricentennial. It's a very exciting time for you in this city. And it ought to be. And this is really one of the jewels of Louisiana. And I know all of you realize that, and know that, I hope you know that I talk about it all the time, because I think Natchitoches is the most picturesque community you can find in the South. And there's so much to offer here, such a combination of progress and history, and a recognition of how important it is to preserve things, and also to venture into the future as we've done with this museum, both from an architectural design and from the substantive displays and exhibits that you can see inside when these doors open in the next month or so. So thanks to all of you who've been involved in that project as well, and Doug and Lisa and everyone who's been involved with the Sports Hall of Fame. It's a great partnership between our office and the board of our state museum, the foundation that exists, the new Friends group that's being formed, and it's really a wonderful partnership with the historical groups as well. This is not just the Sports Hall of Fame, it's the Northwest Louisiana History Museum as well, as a practical matter, and Cultural Museum and everything else. So we're really excited about that. But today we're excited about tourism and what it means to Louisiana. I hate just simply reciting numbers, but these numbers are important. 26.3 million people visited Louisiana last year. They spent $10.7 billion in Louisiana. That translated to $665 million in tax revenue to the state. So if you do the math and figure out what that comes to a month, you can understand that significant dollars are being generated by the hospitality industry in Louisiana literally every day. So much so that 8,000 Louisianians got new jobs last year alone in the hospitality business. When you think about those numbers, it's pretty dramatic. When we're creating jobs for 8,000 Louisianians, and that includes obviously Natchitoches and the surrounding area, people who are working, people who be working at this museum, working all the growth and development that has been promoted here in Louisiana. The mayor, the parish president, the former mayor I see here have been planning for and properly calculating for over the course of the past several years. So it's a very exciting time for us. People are making travel decisions now based upon the internet. So LouisianaTravel.com is where people go to find out what can they do in Louisiana. And we saw an increase of 62% last year of people visiting LouisianaTravel.com and all of our microsites that go with it. So it's a great year to celebrate, but I'm even more excited about 2013, because I think in a year from now, when you're celebrating your Tricentennial, we'll be standing here talking about 2013 having been the biggest year ever for tourism in Louisiana. The opening of this museum, the Super Bowl in New Orleans, the Women's Final Four, all the great festivals, the 400 some odd festivals that we have in Louisiana are bringing people here to spend money and to create jobs. So we're very excited about that, and I want to thank Iris and her staff and all of you in the hospitality industry for what you do in making things happen. Two other things I think are very important that I want to mention just briefly. Destination Louisiana is something we've created to encourage people to be visitors in their own state, to travel around Louisiana and experience all the great things that Louisiana has to offer, because you'd be surprised how many of your neighbors may have never been to New Orleans, and how many people from Acadiana don't know about Natchitoches, or don't know about Poverty Point in the northeast part of the state, or don't appreciate the Cosahatchee Forest. So we're encouraging people to travel Louisiana. It's inexpensive, it's a great family vacation, and it'll be a part of our website as well at LouisianaTravel.com. And finally, what an incredible place Natchitoches would be for someone to retire. And I know you understand that here in this community, but we're working very closely with a number of the CVBs, including those along the Toledo Bend area, and we appreciate the partnership that we have with you. You've contributed financially to what we're doing to create a retirement mecca in Louisiana, focusing in part on military retirees who may have served in Louisiana in Fort Hope and Barksdale, and appreciate the outdoors, the recreational opportunities, the great cultural life of Louisiana. We want those people to stay here permanently and retire here. People are retiring now at an age that's much younger than the generations that preceded us. They want culture, they want activity, they want recreational life, they want excitement, and love of life, joie de vivre, which we've got in Louisiana. So we're encouraging those retirement efforts, and we've put a significant amount of money into a pilot program to see how this works, advertising in military magazines and directing our message to people who are looking for a second home or looking for a place to settle down. The focus is you. The focus is the western and the northwestern part of Louisiana as we pilot this program, because there's so many great communities and so much happening in this area that we think people are going to be fascinated by the opportunity to retire here in Louisiana. So this, once again, is going to be a magnet for people into Natchitoches and into this part of Louisiana. When people get an opportunity to see this building, see the architecture of the building, and see the substance within the building, it's going to be a great place that people are going to want to come. And I'm telling you, we're really looking forward to next month to see all these great athletes walk into this building and join us as we cut the ribbon and welcome people to what is going to be a real showcase for the Louisiana State Museum system and for Natchitoches, Louisiana. So thanks to all of you for being here today. Thanks to the leadership in this community, and I really appreciate all of you being here. And we have had such a great working relationship with the CVB and those of you in the hospitality industry and those of you who are involved in the preservation business, because no place has been preserved like Natchitoches has been preserved. And we recognize that, and we honor that, and we cherish that, and everything that you see along this great street, and with this as the capstone, is going to bring people to your community. They're going to spend money and leave dollars in Natchitoches, leave dollars in Louisiana, create jobs for Louisiana. So thanks very much for being here. We appreciate all of your efforts to make this a reality.